Welcome to the National Center for Biblical Parenting. We're glad you're here. We know you come here looking for some help, and we've got a lot of resources. So let us give you some information about what's available here on our website.
Let's start by telling them about the honor curriculum.
That's a great idea.
We've written a book entitled Say Goodbye to Whining, Complaining, and Bad Attitudes in You and Your Kids. It's a book about the concept of honor. We want families to know about honor, what it is, and how to live it out, and how to teach it to their kids. We say that obedience gets the job done, but honor deals with how the job is done and how we treat one another in the process.
Now, there are a number of pieces to that honor curriculum. In particular, there's a children's program called the Kids Honor Club. Now, this is a great program for children because in 13 activity-based lessons, children are learning how to add energy to family life. We're talking about children ages 3 to 12 with crafts and Bible stories and memory verses and snack ideas. Children are learning how to add energy to family life. You know, there's some children who just drain the energy right out of family life. In fact, lesson 2 is called, Are You a Drain or a Fountain? We want to teach children that they have a responsibility to be adding energy to family life. This particular curriculum will help you adjust the way that your family is working together.
Or maybe you'd like to listen to the 8 audio CDs. They're live seminars that we've taught and we want you to have so that you can learn about the concept of honor in your family, how to teach it to your kids. 8 different sessions. There's one on sibling conflict, one on teens, how to relate together with this concept of honor.
So that's the honor curriculum, a number of different pieces. You might like to pick and choose something out of that curriculum that's helpful for you. Let's talk about the Parenting is Heart Work curriculum. That too is based on a book. The book is Parenting is Heart Work. Now, that book is significant because it's a biblical study of the word heart. 750 times the word heart is used in the Bible, and we identify 9 functions of the heart. Then we ask the question, what does that mean for our parenting relationship? What does that mean for the way we work with our children? I'm afraid that many parents today simply look at behavior, trying to get the right actions down, and they miss the heart altogether. This book gives you key ideas for helping children change their hearts. I'd encourage you to take a look at that book.
And then we've created the training manuals and CDs. They help you apply the heart-based concept as you work with your children. So in the workbooks, we encourage you to look up Bible verses, to fill in the blanks, evaluating your family, so you know how to apply the concepts. You listen to the CD, go through the workbook. It gives you the tools to apply the principles.
If you're looking for a place to start with our materials, I would encourage you to start right here. These workbooks and CDs are going to help you in so many different ways. For example, there's one that talks about instructions, how to give instructions using a 5-step instruction routine. There's another one that talks about how to end every discipline time with a positive conclusion. In fact, there are 3 of them on correction. One of them has to do with 7 categories of consequences that you can use with your kids. Now, one of them deals with bad attitudes and how to change them, and another deals with helping children accept no as an answer. These are practical, solution-based books that teach you how to work with your children in a heart-based way.
So you're probably wondering, what are in those 8 lessons? What are they anyway? And so we've got a link out here, where do I start? And that will tell you more about those 8 different lessons and what they can do for you and your family. 8 lessons that you'll want to know about.
We also have a children's program called The Treasure Hunters. Now, that's a pretty significant children's program because it's activity-based and it applies a number of these same principles to parents and children, the dynamic together. So there's one in there about children following instructions and how that's so important. You know, some children don't take responsibility for themselves. They blame the problem on others, or they say it's not my fault. There's one lesson on here in this curriculum that talks about the value of receiving correction. So you'll learn about bad attitudes. Children will learn how to accept no as an answer. We've got a number of ways that they can work together with you, and this children's program will help you do that. This is for children ages 3 to 12. It's activity-based with crafts and science experiments and activities to teach your children some valuable things about family life.
And here's the fun thing. The 8 lessons in the Treasure Hunters correlate with the 8 lessons in the training manuals and CDs. So as a parent, you're going through those CDs and the training manuals and you're learning some skills, and then your children, you're teaching them through the Treasure Hunters, they're learning the same principles. Lesson number 1 focuses on instructions. As parents, you learn how to give instructions in a way that builds responsibility and cooperation, and then children go through the Treasure Hunters, and in lesson 1, they learn the value of following instructions and why it's so important.
Now, we call it the treasure hunters because we believe that there are treasures hidden within your family. And if your children will learn how to follow instructions, receive correction, have a good attitude, and so on, they'll be much more successful later on in the business world or right now at school or on their sports team. So these things are important to learn right now in the family. This children's program will help you do just that.
And then we have another series of resources called the Family Time Activities books. And these books will help you have fun and exciting devotions with your kids. We know that you want to pass on your spiritual values to your kids, the truths that come out of the scriptures. How do we do that in a way that's fun and exciting? Well, these books will help you do that because each lesson has a biblical truth it's teaching to children, but it's done with an exciting object lesson or a fun game that really engages the kids. So 2 of these books are for preschoolers. 3 of them are for families with kids of all ages, and 1 is for families with teens. And they're going to help you pass on those spiritual truths to your children in fun and exciting ways.
Another curriculum that we have you got to look at. This is called our Learning About Sex curriculum. Book number 6 here is How to Talk Confidently with Your Child About Sex. Now that's the book you get for yourself to become familiar with how to dialogue with children about this very important issue. These other 5 books then are for kids, starting at age 3 to 5 and going through teenagers. But the important thing about this curriculum is that it's age appropriate. So you're only giving children what they need at any particular age. Talking about reproduction and biology, also talking about relational issues between genders, and all couched in Christian values. You'll want to take a look at this curriculum. It's important for you to be dialoguing with your children about this very important issue.
And this is just the beginning. There are a lot of other resources on our website. We want you to look around, click on the different links, find what you're looking for. We created this website with you in mind. We want you to have the tools you need to be successful in your role as a parent.
If you're struggling in your family with anger, we've got solutions for you.
Maybe you're struggling with sibling conflict in your home. We want to help your children learn to get along with each other. If they learn to get along with each other in the family, then they'll have the skills they need to get along with other people in life as they grow older.
Maybe your children have developed some patterns of rebellion or disrespect or resistance. We've got solutions that will help you address those concepts.
Or maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed today. You don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, you don't know where to turn. We want to help you. In fact, we've written an article just for you. We want to give you some next steps. We want to give you a sense of hope that there are things that you can do to change your family today. So we want to help you to do that.
We've got a lot of resources on our website here. Maybe you'd like to join one of our online support groups so that you can be interacting with other parents who are trying to do the same thing that you're doing. Maybe you'd like to attend a live seminar. We have over 50 trained presenters around the country who do parenting seminars. There's likely one happening in your area. I'd encourage you to attend it. Let me encourage you to do one thing before you leave our website. Let me encourage you to sign up for free email parenting tips. In fact, you can do it right here. The free email parenting tips will help you because they come into your inbox a couple times a week. And as you receive those, you'll be thinking more about biblical parenting and how to help your children make some significant changes. We know that parenting is the toughest job in the world. We just want to make it a little bit easier.